Hey guys, it's me, Kelly from Rivertrot Stables, and today I'm going to be taking you on a little cross-country vlog, so let's get into it. First, I need to get my chores done, and I have 2 horses that I need to feed, so let's go do that right now. So here is Sunny, and she's my Tennessee Walker mare, and she has arthritis, so I give her some special senior supplement feed, and yeah, so I mixed that in with her grain, and gave that to her. She loved it. Then I also gave her a flake of alfalfa, and yeah, she was good to go. And here's Patrick. He's my Hanoverian stallion, and he is also pretty old, and so he has a similar feed. I just have senior and then also this other stuff. I don't know what it's called, so I gave that to him, and I filled up his feeder also. And I apologize, the lighting in the barn is so terrible right now because our power went out last night in the barn and it still doesn't come back on. I also mucked the stalls, but I didn't really film that part. The horse that I'm going to be riding today for cross country is one of the barn horses. So this is Daisy, and she is a Arabian cross mare, I'm pretty sure. She is so sweet and she loves cross country, and I got special permission from Ashley, the owner of Rivertrot, to ride her today. So I got her out and I started grooming and tacking her up, so enjoy this time lapse. And when I asked Ashley about it, she said to use a halter to ride her because she is very sensitive with her mouth because she just got it floated the other day, and she gets really sensitive after the dentist comes. So just to use a bitless bridle, I just used a halter. So I looped around the lead rope and I tied it to make some reins. Then I mounted and we set off for the cross-country course. Okay, so let me walk you through the cross-country course. So the first jump is this barrel jump. It shouldn't be too hard. Daisy does well on these sort of things. And then we have this table jump. Might be a little bit harder, not really sure. Then over here we have a really easy jump, just a couple of pole standards. Should be really easy for Daisy. She can probably step over it. And then we have this fence thing. Supposed to represent, you know, a paddock or whatever. And here are these hay bales, and they're real hay. I'm hoping Daisy doesn't stop and take a bite as we're trying to jump it. And over here we have this crate jump thing, and this one might be a little harder because the crates are open and Daisy might see a hole and get spooked. Not sure. Hopefully it all goes well though. And this is like a doghouse. It might be a little bit more difficult because it's taller. And then there's this one which looks like 2 pine trees on its side, which is kind of what it is, but they're not real. They're plastic. Should be pretty easy, I think. She's gonna take it like a pro. Then we have this pretty wonky looking jump, and I'm not really sure what to call it, but I don't know, the spikes might be scary, but Daisy doesn't really get spooked at many things, so hopefully she'll be fine with this jump. Then I guess we have this tire jump. It looks easy, and here's the last jump, and their combs. Alright, I'm gonna mount up. We're riding to the first jump right now. My camera also didn't record, but I did lunge her before I took her out to the course, so don't worry, she is warmed up. And sorry if my camera's out of focus today a little bit. Cameras are weird sometimes. But anyway, let's get going. First jump is right up there. So we got a good start on that first jump, and we landed it pretty cleanly. It was a little bit choppy, and I was a little bit unbalanced with holding the camera and jumping at the same time, but I managed it, and we did pretty good. The table jump was pretty clean also, and we landed that one good too. The log jump was really easy. She could have just stepped over it, but she wanted to impress me and she overjumped. Ponies like to do that sometimes. And Hannah swung around for a little bit to watch me and make sure, you know, everything was okay, and she filmed a couple of the jumps. The fence and the hay bale jumps went pretty smoothly. I did almost pick up on the wrong lead before the hay bale jump, but I ended up fixing it before she jumped and we landed cleanly. And we went to the crate jump and I thought she was gonna spook actually, because horses get scared at like holes and the crates were open, and I was hoping that she wouldn't get spooked, and she didn't. She did it really good. Coming up to the doghouse, she did refuse the jump, and this couldn't be expected. It's a little bit of a weird shape and she may have underestimated it at first, but we turned around and went back and she jumped it pretty good. The course was set up pretty weirdly, so we had to go around the pine tree jump and loop back and jump it. So that's what we did, and she over jumped again. The weird looking spike jump she cleared also very nicely, but then she started getting a little bit spooked at something and I wasn't sure what it was at first. She stopped and she was looking around and I was checking to see what was scaring her, but I didn't really see anything. And that's when she started bucking and threw me off, as you can see. Oh, girl, easy Daisy. Whoa. Daisy. It was quite a buck too. For a little girl like her, she has big bucks. Don't worry, I was okay. I didn't really hit my head hard and I was wearing a helmet, so just a little bruises, and then she took off running and I didn't know where she went, so I had to go and look for her. Daisy! What spooked her? I found her. Don't worry, she was just eating grass like nothing happened. And that's when I heard something. What was that? Oh my goodness. Wild donkeys? Okay, now I can see why you would spook at that. You heard that right, and you saw it right. Wild donkeys. And I have no idea what they're doing here. Maybe came from a local farm. Not our donkeys, I can tell, because they would probably run up to me and dig in my pockets for a treat. They did end up coming pretty close to me, but I led Daisy away before she got spooked even more. I got back on and we ended up finishing the course. Those last two jumps we jumped pretty smoothly. The tire one was a little bit awkward because we came in at a weird angle, but we landed all right. And the cone jump was also amazing. She jumped it like a pro. We cooled out and I got off. So guys, as you can probably tell, I fell off, but it's okay. I wasn't hurt bad and I just got back on Daisy and we finished the course. She did so good. Anyway, that's all for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!